In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing this month's ScrawlrBox. Yeah, let's see what we've got. Ooh, pretty. So we've got our art supplies. That's pretty. Oh my gosh, I love the strong line art on it. Who's that by? Steph. Oh Christ. Pardo? Must be Pardo. You can pause to read if you would like to follow, etc. And then we've got our paper. Oh, interesting. Watercolour paper. Buy box. Right, let's see what we've got here. Wait, where's my sticker? Is it in here? I hope my sticker's in here. Normally it's floating about. There it is. There's my sticker. Oh yeah. So ScrawlrBox have been doing this lately where the sticker is like a piece of the artwork that you get in the box. So that's really cool. I'll put that in my sketchbook in a minute. And then we've got Little Sweet. What is that? Oh, it's bubblegum. Oh my god, it's like a little watermelon. That's so cute. I'm going to eat the shit out of that. What is this? A watercolour set. Okay, look at that in a sec. Oh, fine liner. I think I might have this actually, you know. Pit Artist fine liner pen. Okay, that's not too bad. What nib size is that? 0.7. I'm a bit worried because I have tried Faber-Castell pens before and I don't remember them working with water very well, so we'll have to see. We've got a just number 8 brush, but it's an angled brush. That's interesting. I actually do have one. Yeah, I do have one that I use. You can tell it's old. Look how old it is. I don't know what the hell a quarter is. Smaller. What's this? Oh, it's a guinea pig. Oh, it's like a postcard. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love that. That is adorable. Right, let's have a look what these are. Oh, that's the lid from the brush. Am I going to put this back on? No. Yeet. Watercolour set. Super vivid and transparent colours. Look how cute the packaging is. That's adorable. What is this? What is going on? Mixed colours there. And then it's got like a list of the colours with like to swatch. Oh my lord, that is so cool. I have never ever seen watercolours like that. So those colours, because that's, well, I don't know what I'd call cinnamon. That's definitely alizarin. Bob Ross, help me.
Some alizarin crimson.
Verdine hue, deep blue, violet, burnt umber. Let's put that to the side for a second and get the zine out so we can figure out what we're supposed to be doing. Tell you what I've not seen so far. Normally there's a little card. Let me show you. These are all my ScrawlrBox stickers. Should we do that while I'm here? This is where I failed to peel the sticker off. Come on. Yes. I'm going to run out of space. I'm going to have to start going on the back soon. Although this sketchbook's almost finished. Let me know if you want a video on my sketchbook. I might just do one anyway. There we go. Yeah. So this was Kaleidoscope. This was 93. So this was 2 boxes ago. So they normally come with a little card like this, which I don't see unless I'm just missing it. I'll have a look through what I've got. But yeah, I was looking for this with the prompt. So 100% vegan, 100% recycled cut, 100% biodegradable. That's cool. Neat. Does it give me the prompt anywhere? It says specifically here, the pen that comes with this box isn't water soluble. Maybe they've changed their formula, but when I've used them before, they've definitely been water soluble. Normally when I get ScrawlrBoxes, I tend not to use anything other than what's given. Obviously, I don't have a pencil, so I'm going to be using, I've got my little pencil here with my name on it that my friend David got me. Also didn't give me an eraser or a rubber, so I've got my normal rubber and then I've got my kneaded eraser as well. Oh, I love this. I love seeing what people have done in the previous months. So this was the Kaleidoscope. I was actually in one of these. Let me get it. So here it is. And there's me. When I opened this and I got to this page and I was like looking at what people did. And I was like, oh, that looks familiar. Because it's my artwork. That's my tag. That's me. I don't know why. I know it doesn't doesn't mean anything in terms of like furthering my career or anything monetary, but I don't know, it's just, there's not many people picked and there's loads of people who post on Instagram, so I don't know, just anyway, yeah, these are all to do with the Kaleidoscope, which I just showed you. Was this Kaleidoscope? Yeah, 93 Kaleidoscope box. Oh, there it is. Oh look, they literally say it's not missing. No supply menu, question mark. It's not missing. We've decided to remove the separate printed menu and challenge card from the boxes to save paper and include them in the zine instead. I mean, that's great. That's cool. Cool beans, but I really liked putting it in my sketchbook around what I'd sketched. So I might actually just cut that out and stick that in. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to cut that out now. Where are my scissors? I suppose this kind of makes it like a bit more collagey. Collagey. Although now I've got like a hole in my book. Right, I'm gonna go put this and let's have a go. Right, I'm gonna have my sweet later because it's not just a sweet, it's bubblegum. So you're gonna hear me like all the way through and no one wants to hear that. Come on. There we go. 190 GSM. 100% wood-free bleached chemical pulp. What's that mean? I don't want to say those two letters because YouTube might not like it if I say those two letters. I'm not going to explain, but I'm not sure what that means there. Oh! Cold pressed, right? Because there's cold pressed and is it hot press? It depends, it ends up with a texture. But it says cold pressed brackets not. Like, psych, not. I'm not sure what that means. Let's get the sketchbook in here. Let's go all the way to the back. See, I'm like right at the back. I literally have 2 pages left. What I'll do, I'll put that on this page, do swatches and stuff. I'll do some other sketches on that. Oh, but then I won't be able to stick. So, right. Shut up. The plan, I'm going to swatch and stuff on here with this, right? Then I'm going to do some actual sketching on this side for like a nice piece of artwork. Then the actual piece of artwork I do can be the final page. I'll stick it to the cardboard. Right, so quest was the prompt. While I'm thinking about that, I think I'll do some swatching and whatnot. Normally when I'm testing things, I'll do the same like line, 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 heart, circle. Sometimes I'll do a square as well because like most swatching you do in squares. I don't actually know why that is, but hey ho, what you can do. I don't know what I'm singing. I'm nervous. I've not recorded a YouTube video in a while. I do make TikToks, art TikToks and other TikToks and me just shit posting, so here's my handle. Maybe we should try and sketch something small. Maybe I should just do one of these. Mushroom, that'd be good. I love drawing little mushrooms. Where's my pencil? There's my pencil. Is my pencil penciling? You saw nothing. Mushroom house. Mushroom house. Don't know why mushroom houses are so cute. Mushroom house. Mushroom house. Everybody loves a mushroom house. Dangly lights. Dangly lights. Is that Spider-Man? Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Let's go over it with... Well, actually, normally what I do is I just go over it with my kneaded eraser, literally just rolling it out, and then I'll go over it with the pen. Right, let's have a look at these. This is really cool. I can't get over how cool this is. Should I write my name on it? This watercolour set belongs to Jocelyn's watercolour set. Creativity takes courage. That's true, that. It's interesting. They're kind of, I don't know if you can see that in the, oh, there you go. See how they're not like completely flat? Did they say handmade? Maybe that's why. Handmade, yeah. So there's going to be little, not flaws, but everyone's going to be ever so slightly different. Should we just do like a couple? Ooh, creamy. So they've called this, is this one cinnamon? Because to me, cinnamon's like a brown colour. That's a really cute colour though. It's like a pinky colour almost. Wash the brush. Wash the brush. Oh, that's swatched nicely. Oh, that is a nice colour though. Oh, that is a nice red. Oh, that is so juicy. Look at that red. Ooh, lovely. Ooh, oh, that's really nice. Oh. That is a beautiful blue. So I really like the colour blue. That's really nice. It's hard to see like from down there, from up there. And it just looks black on camera, but it's just, I mean, it's deep blue. And obviously these are very pigmented. I've not really like mixed them much with water. I'm just taking them straight out the pan. So we'll see when they're more watered down. You see if we look at it on there, you can see it's very nice and blue. Oh, They're very rich colours, as in the pigmentation of them is very strong. What's the last one? Burnt umber, which is like a reddy brown, I think. Or is it like a yellowy brown? It's more yellowy brown, but it's still quite a nice brown. Everything's very dark apart from that very first one, which is interesting. They're really, really lovely. The violet is really, 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 really pretty. I actually really like the green as well, and I'm not a huge fan of green, to be honest. Green's one of those colours that I'm like, but it's very pretty. What I'm going to do, I'm going to wet the area a little bit first. There's many watercolour techniques you can do. You can go straight onto the paper with just the straight pigment and then like blend it out. You can have, normally what I do is I have my little palette, I put some water in and I add the colour slowly until I get the desired strength. Let's do the red because the mushroom is going to be red. I've only got a little tiny bit. I'll just put it in my hand for me. I just put a tiny little bit because I just want to see how it will react. See, wow, you really only need a tiny bit. Watercolour's great for like gradients, it really is. You know, I don't even know how they really make paint. Never really thought about it. Pigment's got to come from somewhere. I assume they're all artificial pigments now. You know, obviously they're not made with lead or whatever they used to use. I'm going to use even less this time. Let's just going to dab it in. It is a lovely, lovely pink. Let's go ahead and paint this mushroom now. I'm going to just go in with the dry. I mean, you still have to re-up the wetness on these, but let's just go in with it without wetting the paper first. They're really cool to work with. It's interesting if I do a full drawing with them. There's my little mushroom. So, I think I've got an idea of what I'm going to do for Quest. My boyfriend was saying to me the other day he wanted me to draw this, what's it called? A penguin from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like a card. Now, the one I think he wanted me to draw was, I think it was Feather Knight, Feather something. I'll show it here. But when I was Googling that, I found another one called the Penguin Knight, who's got like bluey, purpley, like fluff and purple, and he's like got little spaulders that are like a reddy, orangey kind of colour. And so I thought that kind of encompasses the colours I've got. Plus, I thought, you know, like he's a knight, he's going on a quest, that kind of makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and draw Penguin Knight. So he's got quite a round head. A beak. He looks quite smug actually. I suppose he's a knight. Maybe they're a little bit smug. His mouth is kind of like a diamond shape almost. And his eyes are quite round, but they've got like quite a heavy lid on them. I mean, it makes him look cross-eyed, but that's what the art looks like. Because here's the funny thing, right? When you're drawing something that's got an established style to it, you fight this line between drawing it how you draw it and drawing it how the character is. Like, at what point is the art style important to the character? And then he's got a big spalder here. Spalder? Pauldron. I don't know. Pauldron thing here with a little trim on it. Big round body. And he's got like a little tail that just goes boop. Now, in this pose, he's got his arm like on his hip, but I'm wondering if I could put it upwards instead. If his little hand fin thing was here, like that. Like the stick going over his shoulder with a little, it's like a knot on top, like that, kind of. That's not too bad. And then over here, he's got his arm like outstretched. And then you can just about see the other pauldron, whatever. And then he's got his sword. He does have little feet like that. And then he's got another one like up here. Here we go, nubs. And so the dagger comes down to about sort of the middling. The hilt's like, kind of looks like a mouth almost actually. Doesn't that look like a mouth? It's throwing up the sword. It's quite a thick sword. Yeah, it's not too bad. I want to give him more of a smirk than that though, because he looks cheeky, like that. There you go, just give him a bit more of a cheeky smirk. I don't know about his eyes though. His eyes just really creep me out for some reason. And like if I'm doing a cute character like this, I tend to do one of two art styles. My placeholder is always just little circles like this. Or ovals technically, aren't they? They're not circles. Could do that. He looks less sassy now and more cute. So I could get rid of the top bit there. Could do that. Oh, that's better, isn't it? There we go. Do you know what I'm going to do? Not do the tip of the sword and just do a line. So it looks like he's actually planted it in the ground. That's quite cute. I love him. So I've done my little sketch. I'm just going to play around with some colours and figure out what colours I want to make watch sections. And then I'm going to go straight ahead and do the full drawing. So I tried out a few different things with this guy. I didn't want to mix a purpley blue on here because it's not, I can't keep it flat. So the water would just end up like running. So I kind of did purple at the bottom, blue at the top, and kind of merged it together, which I don't hate actually. The sword is kind of like a purpley pink colour, and so that's hard to kind of replicate with what I have, but I think I got the general gist. So yeah, I think he's quite cool. I'm going to go ahead and start on the actual drawing now. Wish me luck. So here we have my final drawing. I'm so proud of myself. I was a little worried because I've not done this kind of character before. I've not used watercolours like properly in a while, as in I've not just used them for doodling. But look, he's so cute. And I think I managed to honour the original design of the Yu-Gi-Oh card while still kind of making it my own. Overall, the box, I did like it. I did enjoy it. I've got like a few very minor things, like, you know, like the paper is very scratchy. It's not like massively textured. It's obviously kind of hard to see, but it's just a bit odd to my fingers. Also, it did curl slightly despite me trying to keep it flat and ruining part of the paper in the process. Probably quite hard for them to keep the price of the box reasonable versus getting certain supplies. Like, for example, if I ever do watercolours properly, I always use a watercolour block. Okay, they can be quite pricey, so maybe that's why. But overall, I actually really enjoyed it. I love these. I was a little skeptical at first because I've only ever used one type of watercolour paint. I've never used a different one, but I was really surprised. And I actually looked up the website and there are 16 colours in... what was I saying? Oh, yeah. This company, Viviva, maybe that's it. Anyway, this company seems to really care about like its customers. So they, in their little thing on their website, they say this is almost like a love letter to their customers, and they're really cute. And so, you know, there's 8 here and there's 16 in total. You wouldn't be able to, if you liked these, you couldn't get the other 8. At least from my research, when I looked online, it was just a bigger pan of all 16, so if you went and bought the rest, you'd end up with doubles, which, you know, isn't always a problem because if you run out, you've got spares. The only thing I would say, the part of marketing is they say the little palette thing is like a feature, which, yeah, it's fine. Maybe if I bent it back more, it would stay flat, but when I played with it, it dripped a little bit, and not sure about like that aspect of it, but other than that, really cool. The pen, it's a standard Faber-Castell pen. That's about it, really. I'm surprised it didn't bleed. Maybe it's just I had old ones, or I've not tried them in a while, or they changed their thing. I don't know. But it did its job. The brush, this was surprisingly, like, good. The shape of the brush is what I'm talking about. It's just like a standard brush. It's nothing, like, overly special in its what it's made of. but the shape of it was really interesting. I managed to get everything. I went out a few little times I went out the lines, but that's more like my shakiness. I think this is probably the most like clean painting I've ever done, so I might be ditching my sort of classically shaped brush for the angled brush because I really genuinely enjoyed it. So I just looked up, it was £18.95 and it's just gone up literally this month, I think, to £20.95. I still think it's worth it. Let's just round up and call it 21 quid because 5p is neither here nor there really. You do get free shipping, so there's at least that. If shipping was tacked on like an extra like 3 or 4 quid, I might be a bit about it, but for 21 quid, I still think it's incredibly worth it. I had a lot of fun. I've been painting and creating for several hours at this point. And, you know, you take how much it costs versus how long you spent with it. I think it ends up, you know, being worth it. But it's up to you to decide. I'll put a referral link. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. Hold on. I'm not sponsored. Christ, could you imagine if someone as small as my channel got sponsored? No. I'm not sponsored. I just genuinely love them, and I put a referral link in the description. You know, it's a good thing for you and me, so yay. Also, something I've only learnt recently about ScrawlrBox, when you get a ScrawlrBox, they send you an email saying, like, can you review the box? Did you like it? Did you not? And you get Scrawler points. And those Scrawler points, you can then get money off future boxes. So there's a bit of a incentive to, you know, tell them how things were and then get some money off. I had lots of fun making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. I do have some videos of a backlog. Don't go too far back because some of them make me cringe. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video. Bye!